Oh, and there's another boss here.
Let's knock some heads.
Circles. That was interesting. I felt like Sharp not actually interrupted. Alright, another boss down.
This must be it. Knock, knock, Martina. All right, let's get my fates unfrayed. Damn it, Martina. Dead. I had hoped. Why must the most brilliant among us fall to curiosity's blade? Take a look around, if you don't mind. I need a moment.
Mysterious experiment?
No idea what that concoction is. Curious.
The Neverwoven. Entry 14, worth it. The knowledge is mine. I know it. It is me. I can smell the drift now. I can wander the drifting tides of fate.
Let's
Never to
thaw
worry.
out a little before we get moving again.
Never again. I've done it, Xander. I have the knowledge, all of it.
Martina was a zealous note-taker. That may be helpful to our inquiry. Perhaps you, might find something on her remains.
Strange fragment, some sort of invention found in the Underweave.
Come. Let's talk. I wish I could say this was the first time I found an old friend dead, but I cannot. From the spell lattice surrounding them, I believe Martina's research may have followed a similar path to my own. Let's take a look at that journal.
I'm sorry, Xander. And you're right. The journal talks about Martina's fate fraying like yours.
Martina says here she could somehow scry for the fates frayed from her timeline. Fascinating. She experimented with several different methods, including using her own blood. It's messy, dangerous, but perhaps effective.
Is there any way we could do that?
Yes, I believe so. I have some thoughts that need to germinate, and I'd like to dispel this ward. Take care of Martina. Let's retire to my rooms at Cypher's Midden, near the Way Shrine. I'll see you there, my canny colleague.
All right, Xander. I'll see you at Cypher's Midden.
I'll see you back at Cypher's Midden, my perspicacious collaborator. Just need to see to Martina, here. I hope I can honor Martina's memory somehow. I'll see you back at Cypher's Midden.
Think we've established that? Okay. So I will do that, but first let's go take another round of this public dungeon. See if we can find any more bosses.
And down they go.
And down they go. So out here, I did see there was a boss over here. Sky Shard over there. somewhere.
Got your back.
All-seeing Kizu. There really isn't anybody out here, is there? It's a very quiet area.
Don't just stand there.
Watch out, Sharp. Ooh. Little lads everywhere.
I'm hurt.
Gotta do more DPS than that, buddy.
Stay with me.
Oh, the whack!
Much better.
Oh! Yeah, that's stamina back. Backstab him.
Give them everything you've got.
That's what I'm doing. Trying.
Still standing.
That's a big hit. Sharp, hang in there, buddy. Hang in there, buddy. That guy's spin to win. Yo! Go on, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it, aren't you? Here you go.
Together.
Almost got my ultimate again. Oh, Sharp is down. I don't know why, but I find that very difficult to avoid. Oh, get up, buddy. Come on, just a little bit more. A little bit more. Sheesh. Group event. Group of 2. Well, you did good hanging in there for most of it. Sharp as night. Let's go and get this sky shard.
Give him a fight.
Right. Now I guess we gotta find the way out. It's over this way. Oh, there's another boss. The Executioner.
Get out of there!
Oh, I just saw somebody run by. Wow.
Give it
Nice.
a rest.
Give what a rest. Nice slicey dicey. Oh, no loot. It's weird. We are home free.
Glad to see you didn't stumble into a hole in reality, meddler. I know our many-eyed friend wants his glyphic back. Allow me a moment to study it, will you?
I suppose he earned a look. But only for a moment. I'd like it returned before my master realizes it's missing.
You really do make an invaluable field assistant, meddler. Even your watchling friend here played his part expertly. Now please, the glyphic. I can't stand to wait any longer.
Yeah. What can you make of it?
Curious. I've handled my fair share of fated glyphics, but something about this one seems almost familiar. Like a tone, ringing at the edge of my memory. A song, perhaps. A lullaby? How very strange.
Why did you seek out this glyphic?
It's no secret my travels take me far and wide. I go to places far beyond what a simple compass or map might show. And in my travels, I heard an interesting rumor that the Prince of Knowledge had found a special fate. My fate, in fact.
The glyphic holds your fate.
I believe it does. Whether it's one fate of many or a singular inevitable fate, I won't know until I activate it. Funny, after all this, I find myself hesitating. Give me a moment, meddler. Perhaps take this time to calm your watchling friend.
It's not a good idea to look at your own fate. I wonder why my master is so fond of that particular one. Speaking of fate, you certainly helped me salvage my own. To think I came this close to being tossed into the Nemesis looms.
Thaddeus needs the glyphic. He shouldn't be long.
I wish I could say I enjoyed our adventure together, mortal. However, you and I both know it was far too distressing to be fun. Still, this watchling is certainly grateful for your help. Take this reward. You earned it.
You earned it.
Here goes nothing, Cosma. Thaddeus, you must listen closely. The fate of the plains depends on it. So the rumors were true. Mora really did learn my fate. Don't talk over me! Understand that when the time comes, you must say no. I must say no? What in oblivion am I talking about? In my timeline, things didn't go exactly to plan. But I hope you'll glimpse this causality in enough time to change our fate. It seems the only person who can fix a Thaddeus Cosma mess is Thaddeus Cosma. How exciting.
Cosma?
I do so appreciate your help in all this. Not everyone gets the chance to learn their own fate in time to do something about it. And as far as possible fates go, that one wasn't nearly as damning as it could have been.
What do you make of that warning?
In truth, I haven't a clue. What in all the planes am I supposed to say no to? A mystery to be sure. But I have Apocrypha's extensive libraries right at my fingertips. Can you imagine a better place to find an answer?
So it's another mystery to solve?
Indeed. A mystery only a Cosma could solve. This glimpse of fate wasn't a warning, it was a clue. A piece of an exciting new puzzle I've already started on. Mora will regret not smashing this fate into dust. Farewell, Meddler.
You're leaving?
Here's your glyphic, Watchling. And you, Meddler, do try to stay out of trouble.
And there he goes.
Well, that was unexpected. I don't have a clue about what any of that meant. Frankly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm just happy to be done with that condescending wanderer of realities. Thank you for your help.
What are you going to do now, Hoggle?
After being a tentacle's touch away from facing the business end of a nemesis loom, I'll return to my duties, thank you very much. After I see my master's glyphic return to its proper place, of course.
You're going to go straight back to work.
What else? We all have our place in my master's plan, just as you do. I certainly won't be looking for another... what would you call this? An adventure? Anytime soon. Notarizing and disseminating is exciting enough for me.
Well, we are done with that. Let's go back to Midden. And meet Xander in his cipher. Cypher's Midden Chambers, that is. It's actually really right next to the Waystone. Convenient.
Welcome. I've just been preparing. Pardon the simplicity of my setup here. Martina's research lives on. I believe with further development I can adapt her methods and modify the Fate Weaver key itself. But let's crawl before we walk. First, we confirm if scrying for frayed fates is even possible.
Why are we scrying for your frayed fates?
It's time to put my failure behind me. So far, the fates have come to me. With Martina's research, we can scry for one, find it, and shut it down. What do you think of that?
Sounds good. What's our first step?
This is why you make a good collaborator. Your focus. I place in your hands the Fate Weaver key. Still flawed, unfortunately, but newly modified thanks to Martina's notes. Follow along with me, and we'll seek out a frayed fate.
Let's get started.
Observe this thaumaturgical quadrant. Gripping the key, activate each of the beacons. Shipwreck? Wait, that must be Fathom's Drift. Superlative! The drift is in the far north of the region. I'll meet you there. That was rough, unrefined. I can do better. But we've got our first success, and a location. Fathom's Drift.
What are we going to do there?
We shall stitch together the unraveled threads of my fate. Mistakes made in forging the Fate Weaver key will recede into the past. Together we will reap the rewards of knowledge, insight, and scholarship, just as Martina would have wanted.
What's Fathom's Drift?
It's a sinkhole in reality. A graveyard for ships from across the realms. Hermaeus Mora is the Tide King after all. In his role as Master of the Seas and one whose tentacles rise from the deep, he claims sunken vessels to add to his trove.
Why is your frayed fate there?
Truly? I have no Orbiso idea why a path unwalked would lead me there. But Martina was shrewd, clever, and other complimentary words. We can trust their work.
Alright, let's see this done.